Okay, hi, hello. I am on my way to, did I spill this? Class, and I had to stop for some food. I literally thought there was an animal behind me. That's my coat. I got Panera. I got myself a latte. I was craving a pumpkin spice, and then I was like, no, you do not need those calories. You do not need that. But I really wanted a hot coffee, which I never drink hot. I rarely. I like a good latte. On a cold, rainy day, I like a good latte. And guess what? It's cold and it's rainy. So I was like, bitch, get a latte. And then I was like, bitch, you don't fucking need it. Because you're getting Panera. Like, you don't. Like, of course I got a baguette. So, I didn't get the pumpkin latte. I got a sugar-free vanilla. I got a skinny vanilla latte with one pump of pumpkin, or 2 pumps of pumpkin, I'm sorry. And it tastes like a pumpkin spice latte with probably a third of the calories and fat and all that bullshit. Anyway, cheers. Let's get ready to rumble. I just want to say thank you for all of the. Let me take a breath. Why am I out of breath? Just wanted to say thank you for all of the kind words from the last video. And if you do follow me on Instagram, I did post something on Instagram about it where this is so good. I did post something on Instagram where I did like a before and after where I was 150 pounds and where I'm at now. And I got kind of an overwhelming amount of comments and messages and stuff, and a lot of women were saying that they were in the same boat, and a lot of people were also saying, I say women because that's literally 95% of my audience is women, so and a lot of people were just giving me really kind words. It did make me feel a lot better because I honestly felt like I kind of had to hide it a little bit. Like I was honest about it, but I felt like I had to play like, yeah, I'm like totally fine with it, like body positive, which I am. Like, you should love yourself at any weight, at any size, and that kind of was my point. Like, I kind of want to get into that headspace. Like, it's not like I'm dying to lose this 20 pounds to love myself. Like, that's not really it, but I don't know. Just thank you. And then I got 2 negative comments, and guess who they were from? Guess what gender they were? Yes, they were males. Which brings us to our topic of the day, men. And I'm going to try to keep it as condensed, because I could probably talk about this for like 3 hours, but condensed and positive as I possibly can. And all that I'm going to say, everything that I'm going to say, that sounds like I'm going to keep it short. Everything that I say in this video, I am speaking from personal experience with men. I'm not speaking for all men. I am not speaking for all women. I am not speaking for every single gender. No, I'm not. And I'm not claiming to be, but I am just speaking for myself and from my experience. If you relate, cool. If you don't, cool. But there has definitely been a bigger shift. I mean, not a bigger shift, but there's been a difference from, hopefully you can hear me, I'm trying to talk as loud as I can, from when I was heavy until recently when I started dating, and there's been a huge difference, but kind of been the same. It's been weird. But basically, I actually dated a lot when I was heavy. Like, I dated a lot more actually when I was heavy than I did now. And I'll get into it. But, and then when I was on my weight loss journey, I didn't date at all. And I feel like I developed some sort of New York accent watching New York Housewives so much. Like, that's literally all I've been watching. And it's just like, all of a sudden, I'm like, Bobby, like, oh my God. And I don't know, like, it needs to stop. So, I was on a roll. No, but I didn't date, and then I also didn't really date when I was at my lowest, and then I really didn't date over the summer. So really, I just haven't not been dating, but I've been like dabbling. Like, I've been like what I call like Costco dating, where it's just like small little samples. but I'm not buying anything. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really not. Like, I'm just not. All right, we'll go to the before. So when I was heavy, I definitely was dating just for validation reasons. I would date anybody and anything that called me pretty. And, and I'm not speaking for all bigger women, because there are definitely confident bigger women, but I was not one of them. I was definitely somebody who was ashamed of their body, who was ashamed of their size. And in the back of my head, I was always like, he's probably embarrassed to be seen with me or be with me. Like, he probably... And here's the thing with guys, is that a lot of them find bigger women attractive. They just don't want other people to know that for some reason. And I don't understand that. If you're attracted to somebody, then just be attracted to them. Like, why do you have to hide them? Do you know what I mean? Like, if you like somebody, you're attracted to somebody. And I definitely had that, where I knew a guy would like me, but the weight was the issue. And then I lost the weight, and I met somebody, and he was kind of the first person who met that, like, new version of me, right? He was that first person that saw me 100%, like, not like my body, but like the new personality, the new confidence, the new everything. And I had it stuck in my head that I had genuine feelings for him, and he didn't have the same feelings back. And for me, it was like the most devastating thing in the world, because I was like, why don't you fucking love me? Like, why aren't you in love with me? Like, I lost all this weight and I'm super cool, and it's like I loved myself, and then I was like, why doesn't he love me? Like, I don't get it. Like, you should be freaking in love with me. And it was like this control thing, and it was like, and I didn't realize it until a few months later that this was what it was, because I really thought about it, and I was like, what did I love about him? What did I like about him? What was it that was a drawing factor? And it was, he wasn't doing anything for me. It was like me, like, wanting him to want me, because it was like, you saw this new version of me, and you saw the new me, and you should just be in love with me. Does that make any sense? Like, it probably doesn't, but I really just expected things when I lost weight to be so simple, and I had it stuck in my head that when I lost the weight, that every guy who came in contact with me was just going to want to marry me. I genuinely was like, because when you kind of dream of, I know it sounds weird, but when you dream of losing the weight, you just assume everything in your life is going to be so much easier, right? You just assume that everything is going to, like, handed to you on a silver spoon, and you're just like, you don't have to work for anything anymore because you're skinny. And let me tell you, that's not the fucking, not that I'm calling myself skinny, but had I been, when I was 300 pounds looking at myself at 150 pounds, I definitely would have called myself skinny. You know what I mean? Like, perspective. But where was I going with that? But I just feel like I just was like really like devastated. Like, I was like, this guy doesn't, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing that he was clear-headed and just wasn't about it, because we never would have worked out. And I think getting into a relationship and having it had gone further, I think it would have devastated me even more. But it was like that harsh reality of, fuck, like, I'm still gonna get rejected. I'm still gonna have to live with that. I'm still gonna have to, work for things, and I'm like, things aren't just gonna be handed to me. It's not gonna be this. Things have not, and I don't want to discourage anybody by any means, but things have gotten so much easier, and I wouldn't gain the weight back just because things aren't as easy as I had envisioned them being. But dating has definitely been one of those things where it's not any easier by any means, just because I had lost the weight, and it's just different. Does that make sense? So, over the summer, I'm trying to think, I did almost get back together with somebody who we've done this little dance a few times before, where it's like, oh, maybe. And if you're looking for a sign if you should get back together with your ex or not, why is there so much traffic? Please tell me why. this is your sign. Don't fucking do it. Just don't do it. They haven't changed. You haven't changed. There's no need to get back into that relationship. And they may seem like, the thing about getting back into relationships with somebody is like, they're like that comfy pair of sweatpants. Yeah, you're fucking dumb. That comfy pair of sweatpants that, like, you're like, why did I throw these away? They're so comfy. They're so just like, they're kind of cute, right? Like, oh my, why did I throw these away? And then you put them on and you realize there's like 20 different holes in them. And they have a weird smell because your cat pissed all over them. And they have, I don't know, rabies? I don't know. Like, you just kind of realize it, like, once they're on, and that might be a little bit too late. Now you're just like, whatever, they're on. Like, I'm not going to go get changed now. Take them off. Take them off. Take them off. You deserve better. That was such a weird metaphor that I literally just pulled out of my ass. But anyway, didn't work out. Whatever. Here's my thing with dating now, is that I'm just not, like, it was a lot like losing weight at the beginning. Well, not at the beginning, but like for the longest time, for years, I would sit there and envision losing weight, right? And I would envision getting skinny, and I wanted it, and I wanted it really bad, but was I going to put in the work to get there? No. Was I going to go to the gym? No. Was I going to eat better? No. But did I want to get skinny? Yes. And that's kind of how I am with dating. Like, do I want to go on dates? No. Do I want to talk to guys? No. Do I want a boyfriend? Yes. So it's like, really, bitch, like, you can't, like, I genuinely just, like, want to wake up tomorrow and some NHL player sitting there, like, with my French bulldog, and we've already been dating for 8 months, and it's just like, okay, yeah, like, we're just, like, I'm so over getting to know people. I think that's really what it is. But I'm just not willing to put in the work. But I want one. Like, I want one. I think I like the idea better than I actually like having to actually go through all that shit. Because then you gotta talk to them. You gotta talk to guys for them to like you. That's a hard pill to swallow. The more I talk to them, the more I just don't like them. I know that sounds fucking fucked, but, like, you know what I mean? It's just like, am I really? Like, that's kind of, like, I'm like, yeah, he's cute, yeah. Like, it's, like, literally, like, a new diet. Like, you're like, I'm so into this, and this is gonna be the one, and this is gonna be the time where I lose all the weight, and this is gonna be the one that I marry, and this is gonna be the one that's just my new lifestyle, right? And, like, the third day in, they ghost you, or the third day in, you realize they're fucking annoying, and you just don't want to do it. And that's just kind of how I've been. I am realizing a lot of things. It's just a year of realizing things. What year was that? Was that 2017 that you said that? Kylie Jenner? I just want to realize, like, I don't know. No, but I have been, it's almost like I'm sitting back and doing research at this point. Like, I'm not ready to, we actually learned about this in one of my classes recently, where it's like, that's kind of one of the first steps into actually, like, fulfilling a goal or fulfilling something. I love how getting a boyfriend is like a goal. Like, it's like something I'm just gonna, like, okay, I'm ready now. Like, and there's just gonna be a line of guys, right? But it's something like dieting. That's what we were actually learning about. Not dieting, but, like, I think one of the examples was working out, and how you think about going to the gym. That's the first step, and that's how, what are you doing? Why are you on? Okay. Please go slower next time. I don't remember. That lady was very distracting. I don't know why. She really was just walking across the street. But yeah, you know, am I going really fast? Yeah, I guess I am. Don't turn around. Okay, good. I wasn't doing, like, going, like, really fast. I just was going faster than I should be. So, yeah, that's just kind of, like, where I've been. And I'm just like, why isn't it like why don't I have a boyfriend yet? Like, I don't understand it. I'm like, well, bitch, like, how do you expect anything to work when you're just like, it's just frustrating. It's just severely frustrating, and it's just redundant, and it feel like it's the same thing with a different guy. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, and not to say all guys are the same, because I don't want to believe that that's true. Of course, there's some motherfucker next to me. God. I need to find a parking space that isn't next to somebody, because I can't do this next to somebody. You know what I mean? Over there is actually a good spot. Sorry. I can't back up and talk at the same time, like, concentrate. So yeah, that's just where I am. That's just where I've been. That's just how I'm kind of going about this, and I know it shouldn't be like this. I feel like it should be, I'm young, and I shouldn't, I should want to date, and I should want to go on dates, and I should want to meet people, and I should, but it's like, you reach a certain point where it's just, it's redundant, and I want to believe that not all guys are the same, even though I'm consistently proved that that's theory is true. But I want to believe that, I wish I could switch the camera around because of trees. Oh, can I just like, no, this doesn't go like that. I guess I could just, hang on. I want to just show you guys some trees. Look how pretty. Anyway, back to me. And what else can I say? I guess what I'm looking for is something or somebody, like, I'm gonna give you my checklist, right? And I don't think it's too crazy. I'm not super picky. Like, I'm not like, oh my god, he has to look like Brad Pitt. Like, that would be nice, but Brad Pitt is aging phenomenally well. Like, he used to just be that, like, oh yeah, like, generic, like, hot guy, but, like, I'm like, he's aging very well. Like, I saw him in that movie, and I just was like, damn, Brad Pitt. I never really was like, I was like, yeah, he's hot, but, like, he never really did it for me, and now he, like, does it for me. Anyway, so I'm just gonna give you my checklist, and you guys just run out and find somebody for me, and just make it happen. Like, you do the talking for me. Maybe show him one of these. No, don't show him my videos. Don't show him my Instagram. That'll scare him off. Just hype me up. Be my wing woman. And then, I'll just be like, here I am, and we'll be in an 8-month relationship with a French bulldog. That's all I really want. I don't even need him per se. I really just want my own little apartment with my own little French bulldog. Like, that's just really all I want. But a man there would be nice too. So essentially, I forgot, like, people could see me. Like, that's just, it's different if I was, like, in a Walmart parking lot, like, where I genuinely just, like, kind of wouldn't care. But, like, this is, like, a school parking lot where, like, they could know what I'm actually doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe a mom would just think, like, I was FaceTiming, but I'd be like, is she really vlogging in her car? Anyway, here's what I'm looking for. I'm not really looking, like, as much as I'm at the gym, I don't really need you to be at the gym, but I don't like people who are, like, I'm not attracted to, I don't mind if you hate the gym, I don't mind if you don't like going, I don't mind if you don't like working out, if you're against it, like, whatever, do you, like, I'm not judging you, but I would prefer somebody who's willing to be a little bit more active, who's willing to be, like, go for walks, or go for a hike, or I've been on, like, a half a hike in my life. Like, I really wasn't even, like, a planned hike, but, like, I've always wanted to go, like, hiking. Like, I've always wanted to be that bitch. So you have to at least be willing to do that for me. I don't mind height so much, like, really. I prefer taller than me, but, like, they don't have to be giants. I do like giants, but don't have to be. Funny, and I'm gonna sound awful when I say this. But I really just don't want somebody super smart. And hear me out. It's exhausting. It is exhausting dating somebody who's super intelligent. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being intelligent. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being... I feel like my hands should be more in this because I'm using my hands a lot. I'm not saying you shouldn't be dating somebody who isn't intelligent, who I'm not saying it's wrong to be attracted to somebody who's intelligent. I'm not saying it's wrong to be intelligent. I'm just saying for my sake, I'd rather them be dumb. And I know that sounds fucking like what? But intelligence to me is just... Here's the thing, I'm lazy. Do I really want to keep up with conversation with you? Do I really want to have to try that hard? You know, this is like a mood. Oh, I hate when people say that. But you know what I mean? It's just like, it's physically, not physically, but it's just, I don't find it attractive. There, I said it. I don't find it attractive. Like, because you know facts about fucking... I can't even think of something that's hard. And yeah, maybe that's just saying that I'm not super intelligent, and I'll admit it. I'm smart, but like I wouldn't classify myself as somebody who's not capable. I'm capable of doing anything I want to fucking do, but I have a trucker's mouth. That's not going to change. Like, and I know a lot of people will hear that and be like, oh, you sound like this, or you sound stupid, or you sound whatever. I don't fucking care. That's just the way I fucking talk, and if you don't fucking like it, listen to somebody else. I don't care. But there's like a sound I keep... Uh-oh, he saw me. Oh my god, you can see me turning red. Yeah, just find me somebody who's willing to tolerate this. It doesn't matter anything about what I want, really. No, it does. He's got a nice ass truck too. Fuck. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. No, intelligence. I'm trying not to sound so like super fit, but like I just don't. Here, no, let me take that back. Intelligence is fine. Smart is fine. I just would prefer somebody who's not super opinionated. Yeah, because I'm gonna do whatever I want to do, and I'm gonna think the way that however I want to think, and I'm not expecting you to change your thought process, or I'm not expecting you to have the same opinions as me, and I'm not like that. Like, you can have your opinion, I can have mine. But I feel like when somebody's super opinionated and super like factual and like in your face, again, I'm not saying all smart people are like this or all intelligent people are like this, but from my experience, super smart guys are just like very like, they find me funny, and it's almost, they're laughing at me and they're not laughing with me. Oh my god, did we just have a therapy breakthrough moment? That's why I don't like them, because they find me comical for the wrong reasons. Like, you can laugh with me, like I know sometimes I'm just a fucking idiot, but you can't just think I'm a fucking idiot. I just realized how just stupid I sound. I hope I didn't sound that stupid. I would just prefer maybe a football player who's gotten too many concussions. Maybe not too many, but you know what I mean? Just be, like, it's okay to be dumb. It's okay. Like, I'd rather have the dumb, loyal dog than the super smart, you know? I can't think of a dog's name. Like a dog breed. I would rather have the really stupid, you know, but loving, cuddly, loyal German Shepherd than, you know, the super smart, athletic, goes hiking Labrador Retriever. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't do anything for me. Just be dumb and cuddle me. That's really just all I want. Ugh. I'm getting older because I never liked cuddling. I never liked any of that stuff. I can be very cold when I want to be. Anyway, listen, I'm going to end the video here. You have my checklist. If you know any NHL players, I need to clear my phone case. If you know any NHL players, if you know any I don't know why I'm saying NHL. NFL, NBA. What's baseball? Isn't that NBA? National Baseball America? What's MLB? Major League Baseball. Yeah. MLB. I like athletes. I guess I like athletes. But like only from those sports. Like I'm not really into like tennis players or like golf. Is golf a religion? Am I gonna get like in a big trouble if I say is golf a sport? High endurance sports. But like I don't know if I'm like really into soccer players. Like I feel like they're kind of dramatic. But like I'm judging like way too hard. Like I just not all soccer players are dramatic. I'm sure there are great soccer players. I don't remember. I really need to end this video and say thank you so much for watching. And I know there's this man watching me right now, but whatever. Have a great day. Have a blessed day. Let me know what you want me to talk about next. I could get into more specifics about anything. I don't know. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.